Top of it. Top of it. Yeah, this video right here is a direct response video to Kevin Samuels, Modern Women Dudes. And I'm going to turn it on his head and I'm going to say, how about you males, dudes? As he put it, delusional, ungrateful, in denial, entitled, and selfish. Well, the first D was delusional. As I stated before, men who make over $100,000 think they are entitled to the same women that millionaires are quote unquote are entitled to. Now, the delusion is of most high earners is that women are supposed to be grateful to be with them. Women are just fawning over them, and women have no other options besides them. And women are making a grave mistake by not choosing them and choosing to die alone. That is their delusion. And when the fact of the matter is that they're not shooting their shot. No one know who these guys are. They're not entitled to anything because nobody owes them anything. Just because they make more money than a woman, the woman will have to kiss your behind in order to get, to get some attention and get your attention. And also, the delusion is they're hurting women by not choosing them. The next one is ungrateful. Now, in order for somebody to be ungrateful, that means something is offered and nothing is in return. Like you're old. Ungrateful and entitled are pretty much the same thing. So we're going to deal with those together. He made a point of saying that the buildings, the bridges, the subways, cars, plane, trains, ships, clothing are all made by men. But what he didn't tell you is they're made by men who choose to support their families. That means men made kids and want the best life for his family. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it at all. They didn't own their own business. The construction man didn't own the company. But they built these things and we have this infrastructure, and they were designed by men to uplift their communities. They were designed by men who were choosing to feed their families. And last I checked, a man shouldn't get applause for feeding his family. That's something you're supposed to do. So being grateful for somebody doing something who had their own self-interest in mind, as in feeding their family or obtaining a certain lifestyle, you don't deserve kudos for that. You don't deserve anything special, and nobody owes you a thank you. You don't go to the you don't thank your mother for having you. If you were raised by a single mother, you're downing single mothers now, but a single mother raised you. So you ungrateful to the women, you're ungrateful to your elementary school teachers, if that's the case. Built by men, ran by women. Built by men, built by men, sustained by women. So if women didn't sustain them, they wouldn't even be up to date. So ungrateful and entitled. What did he say about being entitled? He said being entitled is you should win regardless if you're average or not. Well, no. Like I said, all this stuff all depends. Entitled means that you owe something. And as an adult, you're not owed anything. You get respect, you get respect. You get respect, you get respect. That's how that pretty much works. You're owed common decency as a human being. You're not owed a good woman. You're not owed a good man, young lady. You have to pay your dues for that good woman. So yeah, but how about you males act entitled because of the money that they make? And they're finding out that if you are entitled to it, but you're not getting it, what do you call that? That means you're disappointed. That means you're disappointed. Okay, on to the next. S, selfish. Well, everybody goes after their own self-interest. You know what I mean? Self-preservation is the law of the land. So the most selfish species, which is mankind, will hunt other species to maintain survival. That's just the law of the land. Self-preservation is sometimes the best preservation. You dig what I'm saying? So I would say everybody's selfish to a degree. Nobody have to be given to you. Nobody have to understand your point of view if you have no effect in no lives one way or the other. I don't have to live for anybody. I don't have to. The world can judge me all day and tomorrow. That don't mean anything. If the world's not feeding me, if the world's not putting anything in my pocket, the world's not providing any value to me as a person, I can care less what they think. So with that being said, DUDS, delusional. Oh, I didn't deal with denial. Denial is fitness, looks. He said being a single mother. But I'm saying, you know what I mean? being an incel, social economic status. Well, I don't care about the social economic status because, again, you got to put up with that. Now, I'm going to do another video. All these analytic relationships that's individuals want to go on, which I don't understand the purpose of, but anyway. Yeah, man, I don't know about these high earners in their 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s. Yeah, your fitness ain't there. You want 2 women, but you barely got enough for one. You out of shape, you got man titties, or you have a soft shape. You may not even be round. You just may not be in shape. But you want your woman in shape. Your woman want to look at something good too. Your woman want to look at something nice too. So, with that being said, I'm gonna hit you short videos. So, that's that on that. With that, no, also by the way, he said delusional on their rating and ranking and whatever that means. They want you fresh out the shower, no makeup, no eyelashes, no weave, nothing like that. But dude, you got a receding hairline, gray hair, you got Beijing in your hair, you got Beijing in your beard. You understand me? So what's your? I'm gonna say first. I don't really too much judge dudes or men or nothing like that. But I mean, you built and walk like a seal. You walk like a penguin. But you can make a lot of money. Come on, man. So again, I think if one woman a dude, so is a so-called high value male. So ladies, don't let guys talk that yum to you. Again, they just as delusional, ungrateful, in denial, entitled, because there's a such thing they think you're dinner whores just because you went out on the meal where they think they're entitled to sex. And selfish. Self-preservation is the law of the land, so everybody's selfish by nature. Thank y'all for y'all time.